Hello, and welcome to another exciting instalment of Prog Review. And today we're talking about Peter Gabriel's Live in Athens, 1987. There you go. Should we have a little look? There he is. He's about to fall into the crowd. Let's hope they don't part. There we go. Should we have a look at the? Should we look inside? Should be a bit cheeky. Yeah, there's one. There's the other, and then there's another one, and there's that. See, it's good, isn't it? You don't need to see the vinyl. This was recorded on the final date of his This Way Up tour in 1987. Oh, can't get it back in. It's the download code. Whoops. Oh, Darren. Now people are going to complain that you've not done it quick enough. You take too long to start your reviews, whinge moan. Yeah, this was part of the This Way Up tour, 1987. It was the So album. Massive tour, big thing. And this is the open air Lycabettus Theatre in the Greek capital in Athens. Obviously, that's what's called Live in Athens. And this is the first time it's had a independent standalone physical release. It's already been out. Do you remember when they did that box set? Do you remember when they did the So box set and they did the special edition So? Do you remember that? When was that? Was that 2012ish? Feels like it was about 2012ish. Well, this concert was already released then, you see, on there, so you could already listen to it. But this is the first time, like I say, it's got new artwork and it's got sleeves and stuff, so it's nice that it's independent, though some people obviously complain that it's not available on CD. But you can get it on CD if you buy the deluxe edition or the expanded edition of So, the 3 CD edition. It's there, so you can get that. So, we're buying new old stuff again. New old stuff. Oh, boo, boo. Now, see, for me, even if we're talking back to 2012, the box set and the release of this album came out how many years? 25 years too late. It should have been released in 88. Shouldn't it, really? I would have killed for this when the POV. Do you remember POV? That was the original video version of the Athens gig released on VHS. Who remembers VHS? I was explaining to kids about VHS the other day. God, I feel old. When I was digitising that news footage for the crash video. Yeah, and this is a VHS tape, Herb. POV. That was a thing. I remember I got that for Christmas. It was a nice gift. That was from the in-laws. They got it for me for Christmas. I'm just wandering off, and let's get back. So yeah, it would have made more sense for the audio portion of that tour to, have been released back in the day, back in 1988, because people were hungry for it then, hungry for Peter Gabriel and more of that funky sledgehammer action. But we've had to wait all these years. 25 years in case of the CD edition, and another how many years? I don't know, 100 years. I don't know. I can't add up. I never went to school when I did the maths that day. So it was a bit. I find it a little bit late. However, I'm a complete biased Peter Gabriel fan. I am utterly biased. So this already scores 5. No self-controls out of 5. That's 5 no self-controls out of 5 because it's Peter Gabriel. Even though I know this stuff because I've seen it before on VHS and Blu-rays and DVD, because it was the DVD version which they had in the box set, which Gabriel said, you'll never say this will never be released in Blu-ray, and then a few years later released it on Blu-ray. He's a bit cheeky like that. He's a bit cheeky monkey, is old Pete. He says one thing and he does another. So it's nice to have this because they're reissuing all the live albums now. We've already done Plays Live, got this one. Next one is Secret World Live, and then after that, Growing Up Live, which again hasn't been physically released before. Secret the next one, it's the first time it's on vinyl. It's on CD before, so I look forward to hearing that, because I was always left a bit cold. Vinyl, innit? It's vinyl, innit? Everyone loves the vinyl. So yeah, this sees Gabriel at the top of his. He's at the top of his pie, top of the pie. Is that right? Is that the right analogy? Top of the pie? No, that doesn't sound right. Top of the tree. He's at the apex of the pie. I've got pie in it. I've got pie in my head now. And he's with Manu Katché on the drums. Got rid of that rotten Jerry Marotta. Go and watch his interview. Tony Levin's on the old bass, because of course he is, and so is David Rhodes. And you've got David Sanchez on the keyboards. And on this version, we do get Youssou N'Dour turning up for In Your Eyes, which makes it even more delightful, and it's great to watch it with the video because they all dancing. You get to see those white men dance, try and do the African moves, and their hips don't swivel like the Africans. You know, they've still got to teach us how to dance properly. But they try. They're very trying, aren't they? And it really is Gabriel at the peak of his power. He really is. It's a marvelous live album, and it's the extent of his back catalogue that he goes back into, because not only do you have the modern stuff like the Sledgehammer and stuff from So, but he also goes and pulls out Intruder, which is quite interesting. You know, I always thought that was an interesting song choice, the same as that awful Family Snapshot. I hate that song. You know, those two really kind of upset the flow of the gig. It's all pretty, you know. Shop the monkey. You know, it just kind of Sledgehammer. It just kind of disrupts the natural flow of things. You know, it needed more up. But of course, Peter Gabriel 2 is never ever represented, and that's a shame because we like that one. Then of course you get all the others. Ends on Biko, which is about Phil Bilko, the TV star who was held hostage by TV station. Oh, Bilko, oh, Bilko. I make this up as I go along. I can't help it if all the jokes don't land. No. But yeah, I really enjoyed this. But you've got to remember, I am an utterly and totally biased Gabriel fanboy. So I really enjoyed it. Again. But it's just nice to have it on the vinyl so we can settle down with a cuppa and some biscuits, because that's how you enjoy vinyl. Yeah, so if you haven't heard it, I mean, if you haven't seen it, you know, it's not. What I liked is it's nice not to have the visual aspect, because when you're watching these things, the visual aspect kind of distracts you from the audio portion, if you know what I mean. You're not necessarily taking in the performance, so it was nice to slob out on the sofa, have this on, and really get the music. Let the music enter me. You know, Gabriel entered me for the duration of the album. And it's also interesting because Don't Give Up, he does it not as a duet, he does it as solo. There's no, you know, because I think he had Paula Cole doing it, didn't he, on the other live thing, and his daughter doing it in the Growing Up tour. So yeah, he does it on his own. That's different. That's worth the price of admission. No? But yeah, as you already know, I really enjoyed it. And also, they actually put a download code in it so I can get it the high 24-bit resolution FLAC files, if I should so wish, which is good. And everyone should be doing that now, or including a CD. That should be de rigueur when it comes to these high-priced album reissues and releases. Download code should be an instant. There's still some companies that don't do it, and I find that a little bit niggly. You know, it niggles me. I'm niggled by it. But yeah, so anyway, I'm looking forward to the next one. Secret World Live, which I've always had a bit of a funny relationship, mainly because of my experience when I saw the tour. It left me feeling quite cold and I felt quite disconnected from it. And I still say it's one of the worst concert experiences that I've ever had, because it was always cool and I'm looking down and I felt like I was watching, something, I didn't feel connected to the music, and that was really, well, it only compares with seeing that band at Hackney Empire that time, and I felt disconnected then. But anyway, I've whittled on. I've gone on far too long. Just go and buy it if you've got a record player, obviously. But if you don't like the vinyl, you can pick it up on CD if you buy the expanded version of So, and I think that they go cheap now. That's quite cheap because nobody cares. CDs, isn't it? But if you've got money to burn and you like the crackle of the analog, it's this. And look, it's got Pete's face. It's got Pete's face on it. Ah, there you go. Fantastic. I'm a fan. I can't help it. I'm a fan. Why did you buy it and review it if you liked it so much? I never get those comments. Still get it. People say, why did you buy this if you don't like it? It's like... And on that, there's only one more thing left to say, and that is... Prog on!